This is a brief video to explain how to change the height of the stack. It seems like an innocent enough thing to change, but it's actually a pretty fundamental piece of information that can cause a lot of problems within the program, and it can cause it to crash sometimes. It's like changing almost the basic DNA of the stack. It's really better if you can start with a new file and have it the height that you want than changing it, but it is possible to change. So let's say this stack is 96 feet tall. Going taller isn't always a problem, but going shorter is usually where you run into issues. Let's say we need to make it 75 feet, or let's say 80 feet. So as you can see, we've got some things going on here. We're at 80 feet, so it's going to be right in this area. We've got a couple of stiffening rings that are defined above 80 feet, so the program's not going to really know what to do with those. They're going to be in space, and then we've got material and thicknesses here. How's that going to be broken? So you see, that's exactly what happened. We've got these two stiffening rings in space, so you have to now go into a lot of these other screens that are affected by our change and delete those top two rings, and then you just have to go into these other screens like thickness, and just when it goes in, it recognizes that the top stack is now 80 feet and changes that automatically. And then now the material is the other one. Again, this used to say 96 feet. Now it recognized that the top of the stack is 80 feet, and then just want to look and see, okay, the next level down 75, so that makes sense. If this level was 85, if we had a material change, then we have some other issues to work out, but we don't have that. Okay, so now the graphic looks right. If we had corrosion entered, you don't see that on that screen. You'll have to, it's not actually displayed in the graphic, but you would need to go into that screen. It's honestly a good idea to go in and basically touch all these screens again, just to make sure everything is updated. I don't have any attachments or anything, but if I did, I would want to go into each of those as well, because very often you're going to have things that are in space above the top of the new stack height, and the program's going to get confused. So that's kind of a quick tutorial on how to change the height.